Yes people, hope everyone's good. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to cook up a jazz influenced drill beat in FL Studio. This one's going to be lit as always, make sure you stay tuned. And if you're new around here and you like this type of content, yo, what you guys doing, man? Come and join the family, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell as well. Anyway, enough talking, come and join me on my screen and let's get straight into the cook up.
Damn, Severe, that's crazy.
Welcome to the video. Like I say, today we're going for a jazz style UK drill beat and I've never actually tried this one out before. It's going to be real interesting, but it's going to be lit. But let's waste no time. You know the vibe. I've cut up 3 melodies off camera. What we're going to do, I'm going to run through these melodies one by one and I'll show you what we're working with. For the first melody, we actually jumped into this pack section. This is an OG section in FL Studio and it's completely free as well. So if you're a beginner with not a lot of access to sounds, I'd definitely go and check this one out. We went over to the instruments folder. We chose keyboard. We ended up using the Close Grand preset. For the effects, I've just got this basic halftime. I've got an EQ taking out some lows and highs. I dipped a tiny bit of the low mids as well. And I've just got this vintage Valhalla reverb. I've got the mix turned down to around 45%. I originally started with these bass notes and we went higher up in the octaves and just placed some chords and also a little bit of a mid-range melody as well. For this beat, we're working in 142 BPM and I'm working in B minor. This is the pattern that we came up with. For the second melody, we actually jumped straight into arcade. You know the vibe. As always, man, this is my go-to when it comes to vocal chops. We went over to the hook section and we ended up using this Open Soul preset. For the effects, we've got another EQ taking out some lows and highs. This time I dipped a few of the mids. I've got this Magic Switch preset. And lastly, I've just got this vintage Valhalla reverb. I've got the 1980s preset and the mix turned down to around 24%. This is the pattern that we have for that. For the final melody, we actually jumped into Omnisphere and I went over and grabbed the Mellotron flute. For the effects, pretty similar to the last, I've got another EQ taking out some lows and highs and also dipping a few of the mids. I've got this fruity chorus and once again I've got another vintage Valhalla reverb. This time the mix turned down to around 22%. This is the pattern that we came up with for that one. Now this is all 3 patterns that we came up with played together. Ooh, so it's sounding nice, it's sounding real vibey. What we're going to do now, I'm just going to start adding in some drums. So first off, I'm going to start with a hi-hat. By the time this video is out, my Vortex kit would have just dropped. So if you haven't already, definitely go and check this one out. You know the vibe, we're going straight into the MIDI kit as well. We're just going to speed this one up a little bit. Sounding clean. What we're going to do now, I'm just going to start layering in some percussion. So I'm going to grab a few snares, a few perks, and we're just going to get the bounce going. So yeah, let's see what we can come up with. So we've got a nice little pattern on the go. I've kept it fairly simple. We've got a few different main snares hitting, and we've actually got quite a few different perks and snares filling up certain pockets as well. What this does is just fills up some of the empty spaces in the beat, and basically it just adds to the bounce a whole lot more. So this is the pattern that we have so far. Oh, it's sounding real vibey. What we're going to do now, I'm just going to waste no time once again. We're going to get straight into the 808.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, that is sounding nasty. What we're going to do now, I'm just going to add in a kick and we're going to make the 808 punch a little bit harder. Hey, that is sounding nice. What we're going to do now, I'm just going to right click the pattern, split by channel, and we're going to go ahead. I'm going to rearrange this into a full beat. So we've got a nice little bit of structure on the go. I've added in a few different effects out my kit. And what this does is just basically lets a listener know that there's something new about to come in at the end of the bar. We've also got these beat cutouts here and there as well. This just adds to the tension of the beat and just stops the track sounding so repetitive as it goes on. And finally, I've added in my tag in there too. And I think that pretty much tops it off for this one. So I think all that's left to do now is just have a quick listen.
Severe pride.
Hey, nice little breakdown. And then straight back in. Ooh, this one is sounding too lit. I'm liking the sound of this one. Okay guys, that's it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and you're feeling the beat as well. I'm gonna go ahead, finish off mixing and mastering this beat now. But if you haven't already, make sure you follow my Instagram at SevereProd to keep update with all the upcoming videos and giveaways that have coming out soon. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.